Happy Monday, everybody. I'm starting to work on my next piece, and so I was gonna come on here and kind of show you just how this sander that I'm loving works and how to answer some questions I've gotten about it. So let me kind of, okay, first of all, whoa, I didn't mean to take you guys with me here. First of all, I'm super excited about this piece. It's kind of a smaller little chest of drawers. Anything that's small, I've said this many times, anything that's small and has storage, I'm super excited about, because we have smaller rooms in our house and I'm always looking for storage. The inside of these drawers is like the nicest I have found in the longest time. So, and this hardware, unbelievable. I love it. So this hardware will stay. And I won't do the whole thing on here, but when I am painting a piece like this, definitely, if you can tell this lighting, and then it kind of fades out, you can see that it's got a red undertone. And so you can definitely use, what do I want to say? Color blocking. You know what? If you guys can see and hear me, let me know. Leave me a comment. If you're seeing this on replay, leave a comment, put hashtag replay. I just like to know that you guys can see and hear me and that you guys were here. If this video is helpful, if you think somebody would like to see this, please share this video. I always forget to do that. I should probably do that in the beginning. But so anyway, you can use a color blocking primer, and I may do that even after I scuff sand this, but I'm scuff sanding it first. You can see, because it's reddish, it kind of looks orangish here, but that's just like but it's got that red undertone, and I definitely do not want that to pop through any paint. I didn't grab the paint, but that's okay. We're not talking about that today. I was going to show you. I think I know what color I'm going to do this in, but we will see. So what I want to do now is I want to scuff sand the piece. I'm going to see if I can lift you guys without having this really fall apart. So what I want to do is I want to scuff sand this piece first. Scuff sanding is basically that you're just scuffing it up. I want to get rid of this shiny, can you guys tell? It's kind of got like that shiny top coat on it. I don't want that. You can, some paint companies and some paint brands, definitely you can paint right over this. I'm not saying that, but for me, I want to scuff sand it first, then I will wipe it down and then prime it and paint it and all those things. But today I want to share this Surfprep sander. I can't leave a link for it until I'm out of here, so I can get that to you. And I do have a coupon code with them, but it's pretty amazing. So first of all, let me show you. Okay, it's like 100 degrees outside. It feels like the humidity outside is so bad. And if you've been around here for any time, you know that's not my jam. So I do not want to be out when it's like this. You can't paint pieces when it's like so humid. It's just miserable. So I can sand this piece inside my home because of it's hooked to my shop vac. It's like the best thing ever. It comes with different pads. So since I am scuff sanding it, I don't have to be super soft with it, for lack of a better term. So I'm not going to use this, this heavier, thicker pad. So I have the this black pad right here, the thin pad on here, and then one of these sanding pads. I think I have 100 on here right now. They also have these foam sanding pads that are great for getting in like this one doesn't have it as much, but kind of like in the grooves. I shared a reel about it. It kind of just flows and bends to the actual piece. So these are really good for that. And then just adding this thicker foam pad, it makes it more cushiony, so it's not as rough, if that makes sense. So I just love the different options. I have never had a sander like this. This is the first sander that I've ever had like this. I'm usually using an orbital sander, but sometimes your orbital sanders can get away from you. I'm gonna need, let me use my, my sewing machine box for you guys. Look at that. Now we're up higher. You guys can see a little better. So when I start going, it's gonna be loud because I have to turn the shop back on. So I won't do it for super long, but I just kind of wanted to show you. And this, they have tubes that will go with any of your shop vacs. So you just tell them which shop vac you have, and then they have a tube. That is not the right word, but a hose for it. So let me get this closer. So like I said, you can see where I've done it right here. Can you? Right here, I just want to scuff sand this. So I'm not getting it down to the bare wood or anything because I am going to paint it. But when you plug it in, it kind of makes this doo-doo-doo, like this noise. And then this green light, can you see that light just kind of goes on and off? And you can go up or down depending on what you want. You hold this down the whole time and then you sand. So I have to turn on my shop vac first. I'm just gonna kind of show it in action. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna try and stay in that area. So that's just the shop vac that's on right now. And now I'm gonna turn on the sander. All of that sand dust is going inside my shop vac. And I'm just scuff sanding. I don't need this to be perfect. It shouldn't take long to scuff sand. So when you're using just like an orbital sander, see, it's usually full of sawdust on top of here. I mean, you guys can see that on there. I'm not moving any sand dust anywhere because it's all in here. This thing is unbelievable. Also, I was gonna say with the bigger pads that I showed you and the thicker sanding pads, those are great for distressing a piece too. So you can totally use this for distressing. It's just not, I mean, obviously there's different grit sandpaper. It's just not as harsh because I feel sometimes if you use an orbital sander or those other sanders, it can be really super harsh on your pieces. And when you're just wanting to scuff sand or like distress or whatever, this thing is just, and the fact that I can use it all year round inside makes me super happy. So I just wanted to, I won't bore you guys. I'm going to do the rest of this piece. See in here. Oh no, I don't have to do that. I thought that I have to. If you have any questions after watching this, after seeing this, let me bring you guys down here. Let me know. It's a fun sander. And I just love the fact that I can use it inside the house and get these projects done. So because we just used the orbital sander. If you guys saw my video on the car ramps that we put together and we made a birdhouse, like that outside, we wanted to rip through that paint and we wanted to sand it first before we worked on it. So that like an orbital sander is really good for it. And I have for years, I have used okay, I'm gonna have to hop off here. For years, I've used just an orbital sander on my pieces and they work great, but when I discovered this and started using it, I really love this thing. So I just wanted to share with you guys today, since I'm starting to work on this, kind of how it works, how the hoses fit right into whatever shop vac you have, and then the different pads. I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna start scuff sanding the rest of this and then get to the fun part and pick out a fun paint color. I love this little piece. So if you have any questions, if you're watching on replay, let me know, #replay. If you have any questions, replay now. I will be checking back. I will definitely answer them. If anybody's been thinking about this, share this. It's a good little tool to have for these projects. So, okay guys, happy Monday, and I will check back in with you guys soon.